All right, it's Tuesday. It's 6 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna prep some Pathfinder 2. We're gonna prep some 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. We had our first session, which was actually like our 23rd session, but we had our first session of 7 Dooms last Tuesday, and I think it started. I think it was pretty good. The group is very excited about the different things that there are to do. They really like the faction system and all that stuff, which is great. They're excited about their old characters, sort of passing the torch to the new characters, the returning characters kind of staying there. They've already navigated through the 17-year time skip, learning the new mechanics of this campaign, talking to the old guy, Abstelar Xantus, and then they've started the quest. They've kind of gone down below, so that's good. So let's see. One of the things that we just sort of ad-libbed was that there was an acolyte named Lisa. Lisa was taken. I'm sure Lisa's just dead, but you know, we'll go ahead and just have an actor for Lisa, just in case. What else? Let's see. I have some things that I've got to check on. We're gonna update 2 of the shops, maybe 3. We're going to turn off crit cards. That's something we got to do. So I can never remember who has the crit cards. So let me open up my Foundry notes. Where are my Foundry notes? There we go. Okay. All right. So miscellaneous notes. PF2E crit and fumble cards, because we're gonna have to figure this shit out again someday. So let's go with the core, which I guarantee it's not here. I think it's Toolbelt. Let's see. No, wait. I found it. It is core. Look at that. Pathfinder 2nd edition. Critical hit and fumble cards on check. All right. So this is a core setting. We gotta reload the whole goddamn thing. All right. This is a core setting of the Pathfinder system. All right. So I can check that off the to-do list. Check Lisa off the to-do list. Then we gotta update these 2 shops. At least 2. Okay. So we're gonna go to player scenes. We're gonna go to Sandpoint Jethro edition. There we go. Okay. And this map is kind of a mess. There's like double entries for everything. There's a lot of weird shit going on. So I kind of want to go through and get that cleaned up just a bit. This guy says he's happy. His condition is indifferent, but then his condition is also happy face. Not sure what happened there. If I remove indifferent. Oh, okay. He just had a bunch of them stacked on there. Interesting. All right. Disposition, indifferent, bliggity blam. Okay. Not sure why the display looks like it does here. It's a bit unfortunate. It's okay. Let's see. We can just take it from the top, I guess. All right. So right away, Absalar is friendly to the party. That's good. Sandpoint, Boneyard. We've got to switch, unfortunately, to this tab. Do we need 2 number 2s here? Guess not. Is one the player resources and one the DM resources? Let's see. That says Sandpoint Gazetteer, a doomed town, and this one says Player's Guide. Oh shit! So they are 2 different numbers. Oh, I probably shouldn't have been deleting the extra numbers then. I was like, no, there's too many numbers there. Everyone's gonna get confused. But no, it was me. I can get them back in there. There we go. Sandpoint Cathedral. Oh, there's the number 1 for Sandpoint Cathedral. It's still there. All right. Let's jump down to number. A little shit. Rings and things. Absolutely killing me, bro. Alright. Rings and things. Is this a graphic of the number 5? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have busted it. That's cool. I didn't realize like why there was a little one and a big one, but it make a lot of sense now. So that's cool. 4 and 3. So let's see. Way north. All right. Drag that shit over. Oops. Don't need that. Don't need this. Fuck out of here. Grab this. Alright, custom. Definitely didn't realize that the little ones were from me. That's okay. And then we got white deer. Flop. Okay. Custom. Paste. Okay, map note. Alright. I don't think I deleted any of the others. Like, I started to, but we were, like, in the middle of a session, and I was like, I'll come back later and delete all these, but I don't think I did. Which is good, because I need them. Alright. Then, let's see. 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Sandpoint Gazetteer. Yep, they don't have access to that. Player resources. They have the player's guide, so they do have access to that. Alright, cool. Happy about that. Alright, then I guess we got to go through each of these jabrones and make sure that they are a person, and then also a person. They are unique and also in our bestiary. I thought unique didn't get put in as a monster though. It's a little weird. I'm not too happy about that. Yeah, whatever. I'm honestly tempted to say that the bestiary is broken. just stop using it. But it is a really cool feature. Alright. Let's see. All these guys, indifferent. One of them happy. We got the sheriff over here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So next up is Sandpoint Angler Supplies. So technically the Valdemar Fish Market is what we need for this, but we're going to call it Sandpoint Angler Supplies, and then we'll put in parentheses Valdemar Fish Market. There we go. And do this. Alright, so we did that. And then Raging Alcatonics Emporium, which is a potion shop. Alright. What potion shops do we have available? Hannah's Herbalist, Feathered Serpent, Goblin Squash Stables, Rusty Dragon. Alright. I don't think the Rusty, and we figured this out last week, I don't think the Rusty Dragon really needs to be an inn, but I guess it could be. So, we'll go here, represented, Rusty. Strange. Does not show. Oh, it's under T. The Rusty Dragon. Okay. So we can reveal that one then. Verna's Fine Clothing. Fuck. Here we go. Bottled Solutions. So this is going to be Raging Alcatonics Emporium. Let's see. That's a lot of chat to get rid of. That's a lot of chat. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of these guys. Raging Alcatonics. Okay, with an E. Emporium. Which will also be known as Bottled Solutions. You know, like its real name. Okay. Good. And then here we'll put that. Alright. And the world is what they make of it, etc., etc. Alrighty. So this would be Izith, who's non-controllable by anybody. We're gonna give him, we'll give him friendly. He likes the party. There we go. Alright, and then Minerva opened a cat cafe over here. I don't know what the cat cafe is called, but she did open it over here. And we will say that she is helpful. Yeah, she is friendly. Alright, cool. Let's see. Gave them a factions guide. Something that I have as the GM is also a factions guide, I think. Can't remember what the actor is called though. So we're gonna go back to our dashboard. Nope, we're gonna go back to modern dashboard. It is called Reputation Point Tracking. Alright, I want it to be unique. And then if we go in here, all that's fine. Alright. And then, see, again, I don't know why I can't, like, read all the way what this says. I don't know if it's the adventure that's doing it, or what, but maybe we should get that sorted out. Let's see. Kid Fig. What do we got here? Maybe there's settings for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Replace journal borders with a less visually distracting style. Journal freeze workarounds. Workaround for Chrome issues that cause all journals to freeze. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I should probably turn that on for everybody. Okay. And then why wouldn't you have that on? Let's see. Alright. Duraco. So I've chosen the Baldur's Gate 3 theme, and I think it's pretty cool. However, it could be why we can't see everything clearly. So, colorized PF2E HUD. Applies a colorized theme to the icons in the main tooltip and persistent HUD. That sounds fun. Merges messages sent in rapid succession together to save space. External module settings. Adjustments for other modules are affected by Duraco UI. Okay. Configure user avatars by right-clicking users in the lower left area. That's fine. Avatar reacts to critical rolls. A critical success will glow green, and a critical failure becomes muted and dark. Okay. Alright, so if we pick no theme, how's it gonna look? Alright, save it. I really like the brown, but like, we need to be able to like read all the text, so. Hey you, I don't have any Cheetos. It's nice to see you though. Alright. What do we got going on here? Let me open up this sheet. Hey, I can fucking read everything again. Alright, cool. Can the players read everything? They can. Alright. So it do look like it removed everybody's special colored sheets, but needed to be able to read everything. So that's where we're at. So that was another thing on my to-do list. Thanks, we're just knocking it out. Just knocking it the fuck out. Right. Where's my little cloth to erase dry erase sheet? Oh, there you are. Okay, so that settles that. Alright, nice. Very nice. Okay. Then I want to match up the reputation tracker here with the reputation tracking document. Alright. Let's see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put last updated 01/13/26. And then I think the only change since last week is they made the cops more upset. So the town watch went down by 1, so it's at -4. I believe you have to be in a range of -5 to actually suffer any ill effects. Alright. And then nothing else changed. For now. Alright. So we can close that. Last updated, blah, blah, blah. So then we got to make this match that. So we got -4. We also have to add the Gerblins in. I really want to add the Gerblins in as a thing. So, in order to do that, we have to find an effect. So we're going to look for Bunyip Club Reputation. Alright, we're going to duplicate it. And we're going to put Goblin Reputation. Alright. And then, let's see. Goblin. That's lovely. Alright. so it can go in this range. This is what it's currently at. And I think the rules, we just got to give it a fresh slug. And then we should just be able to drag it on there. Let's see. Alright. Goblin reputation. Let's fucking go. Nice. Alright. I really like these value slider statuses. It's like fucking really great. I wish they could be applied to like magic items to track charges. I feel like that'd be really cool. Oh well. Let's see. Townsfolk reputation is 2. I kind of want to put them in alphabetical order too. So Town Watch, Townsfolk, Banya. Oh, they are in alphabetical order. Except, nah, I can't seem to move them. I think it's the order that they were dished out, which is fine. Rune Watchers, Cathedral, Merchants +2, Scarnetti -9, Town Watch -4. There we go. All right. Use this actor to keep track of resources like reputation points with the point tracker effects on it. The effects will show up in the effects panel at the top right when the token of this actor is selected. Hey, that's cool. Private. If you want your players to be able to see these points, give them ownership of this actor. Do note, though, this will allow them to modify their values. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, it's fine. We have this right here. So, that's good. Alright. Last updated, blah, 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 6:20 p.m. Right. That's lovely. Alright, sweet. So, that's another thing that's done on the to-do list. I feel like infrastructure-wise, we're doing pretty good on the adventure. I'm gonna grab my notes, and we're gonna look at what do we have? Do we have an immediate to-do list thing, like a prep list? Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Here, here. Whatever's being made for dinner in my home smells absolutely incredible. Oh my god. Wow. It's distracting. It smells so good. So we got burn offerings, conversion work, the Kaijitsu family, festival night, glassworks, catacombs of wrath. All right, all that's knocked out. Good shit. So then we got prep. Integrate notebook notes. Time skip. Rune Lord's plotline. Listen to all 6 adventures ASB as an audio book. Okay, I didn't do that. Listen to Lord of Runes. I didn't do that either. I'm listening to a really good audiobook right now. That's why. And it's called King Sorrow. It's a fantastic book by Joe Hill. But that I haven't been listening to Pathfinder books because that's what I've been listening to. Revealed by Ruins and Well Beneath City. Sure. Handled by willing PCs in the Pathfinder Society. Add special background for anyone who opts for this. Retired afterwards. Died in the attempt. Okay, so we handled all that shit. Alright. We also mentioned that it was revealed. That's fine. Everyone's like, okay, the Rune Lord saga happened. Cool. Black Dragon below the city. We mentioned him. And that's done. Return of the Rune Lords. It has been discussed, but has not been agreed upon. Empress Ameko's return. Special guest of honor at the festival. Oh, shit. This is the night before the festival. We're going to change it to... okay, let's see. Special guest of honor at the festival. Arrives late, was waylaid by pirates. Alright. So what we can do here is using our, certainly not good, but our calendar tool. We can make some adjustments to this. So can I shortcut to the calendar from taskbar? Maybe? No? Fortunate. Well, let's see. Alright. Calendar. I have to go to ribbon. And I gotta go to calendar. I gotta get a good high key setup for toggling this calendar. Alright. So the Swallowtail Festival is tomorrow. In addition to that, Empress Meiko's return. But we're gonna put this. Alright. And create. Okay. So instead, we'll have a Meiko arrive, we'll say a day late. There you go. Let's see. That there. Empress Meiko's late arrival. Okay. Create. Red Bishop. Modified plotline to make more sense and utilize La La Lulu Lulu more. Okay. I am working on that. That's not done yet. Let's see. I don't think her name is La La Lulu. It might be. Lyra LaRue. Alright. I thought I had found some, like, dope artwork of Lyra LaRue. Let me see. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh my. Pinterest. Why are you showing me sexy Dragonborn with boobas? Come on, we're trying to work. We're trying to get some work done here. Let's see. 7 dunes. I only have 3 pins? Yikes. Alright. So anyways, this is going to be Lyra LaRue. Alright, so save as. Lyra LaRue, so we'll do Doomed, Lyra LaRue, Art. Alright, go in here. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the art here, take it over to the Doomed tokens. Alright, go like that. Sure. Alright, and then we'll do this, generative fill. Fill in art. Fill in image. Like, she's a ways off from making an appearance, and that actually was a really good generation. Shit. I think the first one probably the best. Okay. Damn, that's solid. Alright. Drag that one down here. And then here, we're gonna move background. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. We could go into here and we'll go ahead and trim all this. There we go. Ooh, very cool. That's a fucking cool token. All right. We'll save it out. And eesh, I forgot how to spell our shit. Nope. Nope. What? Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's grab that. Go back in. Yeah. There we go. So Dooms Dash Lyra LaRue token. Alright. Also, she's an elf. So her stat block does not show that she's an elf, or she's a half elf, but we'll make it work. I think the half elves are called like Oivarin or some shit like that. So we'll throw that in there. Oh, right. The issue is that this isn't actually her. This is a Nalfeshnu, or sorry, a Glabrezu that is disguised as her. So I don't think outside of that she actually has a miniature or a presence in here. Okay. That's fine. So we're gonna make them unique, and we'll go ahead and go to here. Oh, all the way up. 7 Dooms, actors, NPCs, and we'll just go in here and grab that, and we'll grab this. And Lyra LaRue, link the actor. Go yeah. Token. Alright. And update. Let's see. So make her more of a feature, more of a focus, blah blah blah. Remember to change out the art. That's good. Alright, chapter 1 changes. Rip Nug wants Nualia back. Nug Knights sent to retrieve Nualia bones. Complications. Negotiated with local ghouls. Volgar sort of forced into. Okay. Sort of forced into Nug Knight's operation. Galorcus trying to keep it all together. Hellstrom Flume scouting. Tricked and betrayed by Wolgar. A nice bonus weapon of mass destruction. Wolgar refuses to give up the bones. They are too delicious. Only her skull is left. 7-toothed goblins. Ripnug is undying. Wants Nualia to be his Queen of Darkness. New layer in the pit. Okay. So all of these aren't really changes that we can make in the game, so much as notes about running it. Okay. So we're going to do key points. There we go. Yes. That's good. Alright. Going back to our prep list. 26 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what else we got. Prep. Red Dog Smithy Shop. Oh, do we not have that? Let's see. Red Dog Smithy Shop is prepped. I believe it's prepped by Incredible Jethro, so we're going to give that a big old check. Alright, prepped shop. Curious Goblin. Alright. The Curious Goblin is a cramped but well-organized bookshop with a wide front porch where locals often gather to chat. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Salmon, Dooms, Raw. Control F. Curious Goblin. The Curious Goblin is location 22. Alright. Well, fuck. Alright, let's see. Player Scenes. Jethro Edition. 22. The Curious Goblin. Yep, it do not got no shop. Got no shop. It's not necessarily a bad thing if it doesn't have a shop. Like, does it need to sell anything? That would be the question. All right. There is also a location around here that is hidden. That location is Goblin Squash Stables. Okay. But there is no actor that covers the bookstore. So, fuck it. We'll make that real quick. Shops. Okay. What we'll do is we're just going to duplicate something that doesn't have a lot to sell. So who's got a pretty small inventory? Oh my god, that's not small. Who's got a small inventory for us? I know the cathedral? Jesus Christ. Okay. No, Rusty Dragon. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna duplicate Rusty Dragon. Alright, this guy is going to be called the Curious Goblin. A cramped but well-organized bookshop, wide from orange, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, put that there. Alright, under description, we put this. Okay, we put this. There we go. Then we could also toss in some shit. So, let's see, 22... Curious Goblino. Alright. Where's that at? Curious Goblin. What? No. Okay. So God only knows where that went. Let's try again. Pop. Alright. Nice. And save. Okay. That opens up that. So, like, somewhere on the map, I think I dropped just a random description. That's okay. Alright. You don't need these consumables. That's very cool. So, what you would need here is just book shit, right? Pop. Alright. Equipment. Alright. Put in book. What do we got? Basic crafter's book. Sure. Illustrated book. Nice. Negligible art piece. Alright. Formula book blank. Always nice. Book of Fawns. Oh. Okay. Book of Fables. Why don't these have fucking prices? Go. Price. 1 gold. And here, 1 gold. Why are the books so cheap? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Illustrated book. Books that could have names. Architect's pattern book. Courtier's pillow book. Oh my. This elegant journal has a detailed social dossier on the owner's acquaintances. When you make your daily preparations, you can inscribe a secret or embarrassing foible about a specific individual that you know to be true or have on good authority. If your next action is to cast a mental spell on a target about whom you've written an entry in the book, you could state that secret or foible before casting a spell to give them a -1 penalty to their saving throw. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, I'll throw that in there. Sure. What else you got? Draxy's recipe book. This tiny recipe book was created by a famous Draxy chef, but instantly resizes to fit the hand and eyes of the reader. While most of the pages are blank and ready to receive spells, the first 4 pages are taken up by a complex seasoning recipe that requires a casting of revealing light. Oh. What is this from? Just Treasure Vault Remastered, huh? Okay. Throw it in there. And that's it for that. Alright, so we'll do paper. And then we'll do ink. Alright, so ghost ink. Wildwood ink. And that seems good. I don't know what Wildwood ink does, but sounds neat. These curving, delicate designs resemble leaves, vines. Oh, these are tattoos. Oh man. What about ghost ink? That's a real thing. Okay. Then get rid of Wildwood ink, and then we'll do writing set. There we go. Okay. And then maybe scroll. Scroll robes. That's dope. Sure. Let's see. Scroll belt. Whoa. These belts are specifically designed to allow for writing along the inside surface. You can scribe a spell to a scroll belt, crafting the scroll as normal. A scroll belt can only hold a single spell, and you must cast the spell before you can scribe another spell to the belt. You can't cast a spell from the belt while wearing it. You must remove the belt with an interact action. A scroll belt acts as a mundane belt, but when the spell is inscribed on it, any creature can immediately discern that an unattended belt holds magic. Blah, blah, blah. That sounds pretty fun. We'll throw that on there. Doink. Alright. Sure. I think we're good. Then I'll go ahead and increase the amount of things that they got for sale. There we go. Writing set extra. Doing a lot of clicking here. Alright, writing set. Alright, cool. Ghost ink. Illustrated book. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we did that. Curious Goblin Shop is created. So we're gonna go to the actor. There's the name out. Close this, and this. Close this, and this. Yeah. All right. Curious Goblin 22. Bloop. All right. Awesome. And let's see. All players, server, update. Okay, check that one off the list. Prep Shop, Turandok Academy. I think that one's done. No. Why? Man, I could have sworn that one was done, but we had it hidden or something. Turandok River, Turandok Academy. Alright, hold on. Control F. Turandok. That is 27. The wares are spellcasting services. Okay. So that would be here. All right. So that would be their entry, and then that would be this entry. Arcane spells available for purchase, but only from trusted customers. He typically has the following arcane spells available. Okay. So, like, we could save time, have it already made. That'd be cool. We don't have to have it ready. I don't remember if we have the mod installed that just turns a dragged item. Hey, what's up? That turns a dragged item into what we need it to be. So, I don't know. Okay. So let's do that. This. Okay. Alright, we'll duplicate Rusty Dragon. We'll put Rock Academy. Alright, and get rid of all these. Okay. We're gonna go here. Alright, update. And then see if I can just drag the spells. Hey, perfect. Alright. Not dizzying colors. Mystic armor. Scooch this guy over the side a little bit. Phantasmal minion. A light. Telekinetic hand. Message. Read aura. And sigil. Okay. So we can go here, then we do this. Cool. Save it. And then it'll be infinite stonks. Cool. Alright, check that off the list. Alright, and then we can drag that out. That will be a secret room. Okay. What else we got? Listen to Pathfinder's biggest lore nerd of all time teach you about the Rune Lords. Haven't done that yet. All of Seven Doom's purchased content. Nothing has adjectives added to names, nor do they have everyone sees name turned on. Basically need to update all the actors or replace. That's unfortunate to hear. Alright, so we go here, and then we do mass update. Display name, hovered by anyone. Apply and update prototype. Alright, so that solves that problem. We'll go to our player dashboard. Do the same hooligan thing. Okay, go ahead and grab everybody. Mass edit. One of the best mods of all time. Go in here, make sure hovered by everyone is on. Update prototype. That's good. Okay, where have they gone to now? They are in Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, Chapter 1, Hellstrom Catacombs. Okay. So, for this, we gotta go and grab all these jabronis. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting those terrifying goblin sounds. Alright, so we're gonna do hovered by anyone. For display name, we're gonna update everything. Alright. And hopefully that affected everyone here. Hover by anyone. Yes. Okay. So we've got some shit here. We got the Rip Nugs. I don't know why he's here. But he is. And then we got 3 steps in a row. I don't know if they're all supposed to be different traps. What else we got? Divine Warden. That's fine as is. We've got Combusted. Alright. So that's Actor's tab. Alright, so these Combusted, we're going to go in here. Hover by anyone is turned on. We're going to give them these thingies. Update. We're going to go back in. We're going to make sure that they're radiating light because, like, they're on fire. Do that. Intensity. We'll do 10, 20. And then flickering light. Update. Alright. Cool. Intense heat. It doesn't say that they shed light, but I think it's kind of lame if they don't. Because they have a flame aura. So we're going to go ahead and move these guys out, put new guys in. Boop. Boop. And boop. Alright. Envious, loving, and whatever the fuck is wrong with that one. I do think they got the right idea. You should lock all doors and you should hide all monsters until you're ready to reveal them, for sure. Let's see. What other monster types are there? Goblin Ghoul. It's a bit late for our Goblin Ghouls, but they're gonna die quick, so it's not that bad. We'll go to Goblin Ghouls, and we're gonna go in here, and hover by anyone is on now. We're just gonna do that in case we ever use Goblin Ghouls in the future. We can get some multiple copies of them. We got this creature right here, Azareza. I mean, shrug. Party's level 4. It's level 5. It's supposed to be pretty tough. I think they're gonna smoke it pretty quick. They don't have to get their asses beat by fucking everything. Nice though. Over here we got Statue of Alasnist. Alright. That's also level 5. Got really low HP. Let's see. We got that creature right there. Okay. And then what do we got? Galorcus, who is a unique. That's fine. Okay. The adventure kind of hints that there's like other ghouls at play, but I don't really see any. You got Zoduk or whatever. Well, I guess we'll make a unique. Alright. So that's that. So this is just an ongoing. It's more like a reminder. Reminder. Ongoing. And then we'll paste that shit. Alright. We'll do research. And let's see. Bring that back. Alright. Then we did all the stuff here that we needed to do, which is great. Cool. Let's see. Sandpoint town. Alright. And then this is in the lore section, so we'll move that up. And then this is specifically for the pit. There we go. And then this is miscellaneous. Okay, research. Paste that shit up there. Alright, good, good, good. Convert or find placeholders for all burnt offering actors. We did. Convert Lamashtu's mark. Sure. Create custom backgrounds. We did. Check this out. Okay, good to know. Final drop. What was the final drop? Oh, Distillation Locked. Check. Alright, cool. I'll put check this out under the research section. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got a lot of prep done tonight. That's really good. Then in here, Xanthus reflects on Nualia as it reveals the need for a link to her soul. He tells the PCs that her grave was desecrated. They open the tomb, found it empty. Hail there again. How's it going? It's going okay, Nerdy Sakura. How you doing? Happy New Year. They open her tomb, they found it empty. Tunnel from below. Gaping hole leads to the earth. Ask the piece to investigate, offer support and healing, etc. Okay. To forgive Nualia via call spirit ritual. Physical link to her soul. Nualia's grave has been robbed. Alright. If the PCs did any of these things, they did not. New dialogue insert. Let's see. Growing ghoul threats. Alright. Powerful early confrontation with the Skinsaw cult or Red Bishop agents. Explaining the empty grave. Let's see. PC scroll below. Optional enhancements. Only this body was taken by Alder and Foxglove. Ooh. And let's see. In your version, maybe recovered her body and is trying to resurrect or recreate her, not for love, but it's a symbol of his new theology. Desolation Locket. Your faint whispers. See flickers in Nualia's memory in mirrors, puddles, etc. Protected by the locket in a moment of spiritual peril. Optional sidebar. If the PCs with the locket, it reduces 0 hit points the first time. Locket player life. Foreshadowing the Red Bishop. Alright. I like that. Alright. Narrative context. What's actually going on. There really is an ancient Thessalonian catacombs under the cathedral. Group of ghouls, recently allied with undead goblin cultists, accidentally breached the catacombs while digging from below. Ghouls dug up Nualia's bones. Rip Nugget is back. The goblin ghouls are fractured. The dungeon itself is ancient and dangerous. Changes. Xanthus holds a locket. Blah blah blah. All right. I feel pretty good about all this. I feel pretty good. If we go through, I've been better and Happy New Year. I'm procrastinating working on my D&D character. Is this a new D&D character? Like another new D&D character? Feels like you're always working on a D&D character. This is a 204-page adventure, which, I mean, at one time in my life would have felt like a pretty big amount of pages, but I guess it's still pretty big. We gotta get all the way up to chapter 1. Keep going. Keep going. Nope, not even close. More. Wow. What are we in? Chapter... Alright, we're in chapter 1. Oh, thank God. Okay. With the literal 1 minute I have left, let me just give this a quick look. Where on the map is this clown at? A4, Fire Blasted Room. That is here. Ah, okay. Zoduk. Alright. What about the assholes that ran around the other way? Like, what's going on with that? Zoduk's experience over the last several days have left him with little interest in continuing to serve Rip Nugget, and if he survives, the Brimarax Fire Wrath, he's the one goblin ghoul willing to speak to the PCs. So why is Zoduk? Why is this Vinny? Oh, Zoduk is not the same as Glorkus. Okay. Glorkus is this little turd up here. Okay. Alright, Glorkus, leader of the Goblin Ghouls, one of Nugget's favorite minions. He spent the last several days in this chamber fervently praying for guidance on how best to animate Nualia's remains to an undead minion. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, I'm working on a quick guide sheet for what spells I can cast via scrolls, since I will multi-class Warlock, Wizard, Sorcerer. Oh my. Well, you're on the right track. I frequently, as a player, have a cheat sheet nearby to help me remember how to play my fucking character. Alright, I'm off to get some dinner. This game will be run tonight. The VOD will be up, I don't know, around midnight, but only on Google Drive, Patreon stuff. I will be back Thursday to do some more prep for Skyhaven. And then Saturday morning, I'll be back and we're going to do some just general Foundry prep, I think. We're just going to, be looking at our mods and figuring out, like, with the new year, are there mods that we can finally get rid of, mods we should keep, that sort of thing. So, hope everybody has a great night, great week, and I'll see you next time.